I was frothing milk.
Well, I had a coffee made for me this morning, so
Oh, wonderful.
some of us don't have to froth our own milk.
Well, I was about to say I'm a poor man living by himself, mate. That's all I can do is froth my own milk of a morning.
Oh, fucking tell the world.
Wah, wah, wah.
How's your weekend?
Weekend was pretty good. No weddings, which, you know, having a weekend off is great. Not getting paid is shit.
Not that you would have got paid on the weekend anyway, because
No, I would have spent that money some time ago.
Yep.
Anyway, welcome back to the Two Monties.
Yeah, welcome back.
You have done that bit,
I do have one story,
right?
and it's you would get asked all the time, you know.
We should be clear to people because we're doing these one by one now. Or well, just at the moment because we're finding it hard to all be in the same room at the same time. Our list of things to chat about, we haven't been compiling them over, you know, a month to come in. So each week we roll in, and only minutes ago we were like, have you got anything? I've got one thing. This might be just another rambling fucking shit talk, which would make a huge difference to every other week.
I was going to have to start making up stories.
Yeah.
No, I had a wedding so I spent the week at the farm doing wedding prep, and then had a wedding at Byron Bay.
Right.
Which is like 3.5 hours from the farm down through Grafton, down the range.
Yep.
Got halfway to Grafton.
Yeah.
And they 5 cars in front of me, car accident, shut the highway.
No.
And left with about an hour up my sleeve, so would have arrived, you know, fucking 2:30 ceremony, was going to get there at 1:30. Anyway, so kind of, a few cars back. So we kind of got out of the wagon and started, and there's trucks there, and they'd already turned the truck off. And I was like, well, they know that it's going to be a while. And you couldn't really see around the corner where the accident was. So no one really knew much. And then a couple of blokes on dirt bikes said, there's a bush track that we're going to try. If we don't come back, then you know we got through.
Right.
And I was like, well, I'm fucking coming with you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we all tore off on this dirt road, me and these 2 dirt bikes, and within about 500 metres, they called it quits.
Really?
And so I've just fucking waved to them out the window. I was like, I don't have time to fuck around. I'm just going to try it. Ended up going through some bloke's farm. I just made sure I shut the gates behind me. And just if anyone's wondering, if you own a place at Lilydale, your cattle are all fine. I checked the water on my way past.
Yeah, fucking hell. So you got through
anyway,
all right?
Added 45 to the trip. So I got there with
15 minutes early.
15 before kickoff. Had to get in me budgies and fucking priest outfit. So it was all a bit of a mad flap.
Yeah.
But this is where I am grateful there was a wedding planner, because I could ring her and say, don't tell the couple, but just so you know,
this is what's happening.
I'm not going to be there at 2:00, so don't fucking ring me wondering where I am, freaking out.
Yeah.
I'll roll in a jiffy a lot closer. Anyway, so the whole point of that story was, I'm sure people ask you all the time, well, what happens if you can't get there? Well, we fucking get there.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been late. I don't think I've ever been late. The worst I've done, well, not the worst. So there's 2 things I've done. One is the only time I fucked up completely is I got there and there was no one there, and I was like, the fuck is going on here? And walked around the venue for ages going, where the fuck is everybody? And then your brain's doing like these mental gymnastics of, well, maybe you're just here early and they're all off having photos. So I'm trying to ring the people. I'm trying to ring the couple. I can't raise them. I'm ringing their emergency, because I send a week before, send a thing that like, what's your number? What's his number? What's a second person's number for him? A second person's number for you.
Yeah.
So that if, you know, I have to get pretty much this, if you're jammed, like in the accident, that I can ring and go, listen, this is the scenario. Anyway, I finally got like the guy's stepdad, and there was a lot of noise in the background, and I was like, mate, I'm just on the celebrant, just wondering what's going on. And he's like, mate, I'm on a tractor in Nowra. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, okay. And so I hang up, and I'm like, so is he like estranged, and that's like he's not going to the wedding? Is that why this is happening? And so then finally I rang Candace Campbell, who was the photographer, and I said, Candy, what the fuck? Where is everybody? And she goes, for what? I go, this wedding at whatever the venue was called at Maitland that doesn't exist anymore. I can't remember. And she goes, that's next week, mate. And I was like, what?
Fuck.
And she goes, it's next week. And I went,
The one time in your life you were at a ceremony ahead of time.
oh, so early. But yeah, so basically I just pulled up a swag and waited a week. No, I'd fucking no. But the only time I've royally fucked up a time is I was a week early, so the only person inconvenienced was me.
That's funny.
And the other, I did a goose wing the other day, like a few months ago, and Steph rang me and I was like, why are you ringing me? Like, I'm on my way now. What are we talking about? And she goes, let's say it was 3:30, the wedding. And it was an elopement for just the two of them. So there was no guests. The jeopardy was low. And I said, yeah, and it was like 3:15. And I was like, yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes. And she goes, yeah, it's a 3:30 ceremony. And my brain just didn't comprehend. Like I just, obviously normally I'd go, well, 3:30, I need to be there at 3. 3. And I've locked in 3:30 in my brain.
Yeah.
And I'm going, yeah, 3:30, I'll be there just before. And she's like, for the ceremony that starts, and then like the penny dropped, and I was like, oh, motherfucker. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm definitely going to be there. Fuck. And she's like, they're fine, like, because it's only them. Like, there's no worries as long as you're going to be here. And I'm like, yeah, listen. And I was like, I got nothing to tell you. Like, my brain has fucking not computed the pieces, and sorry, but yeah, I've never not turned up.
I've had one at probably my first one at Bimbadgen, where I turned up to the wrong Bimbadgen, to the...
Oh, yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah, same thing. I was like, where the fuck is everyone? And then figured it out. And then I had
the same thing there happens for a lot of people at Enzo.
Oh, true. Yeah.
There's like obviously Enzo Weddings, which is at the brew house there.
Yeah.
And then Enzo Cafe, which is over near Pepper's Barrel Room, which obviously owned by the great Mel and Pug, both of those businesses, but not in the same location.
No. And the only other one that I ran it pretty fine was when I was on the Ducati and didn't realise, like, I don't know what fucking ute was in getting a serve something. So I was taking the bike to a wedding and didn't realise it was a dirt road kind of right at the edge of the property, and got a flat tyre as soon as because I was fucking up it on the way there. So the tyre was hot. As soon as I hit the dirt, stone straight through the tyre. So I rolled in on the fucking rim. So whatever time I had up my sleeve was taken because I was babying this bike.
You'd roll around a few rims before today, surely.
I did a real rim job on it. So... that one put me a bit close, but no, and even this, I was very fucking stressed. And because it was in the middle of nowhere, no reception, couldn't get a map loaded, and I was like, well, I know which direction the coast is where I need to go. I'll just keep pointing my nose downhill.
Yeah, no one's getting a flat in the middle of town where it's very convenient. Like it's always bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah. So now I know there is a little back road shortcut through someone's farm.
Very good.
That's all I got for you. Anyway,
good. That's good chat.
Have a good week.
Yeah. That's it, folks. Bye for now. No, weekend. So it was a young bloke's birthday yesterday. So he turned 11. So that we spent the day doing stuff. Out to the Awaba mountain bike fucking track or something like that. Yeah. Here's one. Not wedding related. This is this week's fucking Monty King. This is very upsetting to me.
As in, who'd you upset?
No, I haven't upset anyone this week. Not that I'm aware of. I'm sure there is someone.
If you've been victimised by Monty King, call 1-800.
If you've been affected by any of the topics raised in today's episode,
and you need counselling,
I don't know. Like, and I own a dog that I tolerate, but it just seems lately everybody's got a dog and none of the cunts will shut up. Like, everywhere I go, every neighbourhood, every suburb, every fucking street is filled with barking fucking dogs. And it's upsetting.
You know why it is?
Me?
No. No. Because every cunt got a dog in the middle of COVID when they were home 24/7.
Yeah.
Now they're all back at work and the dogs all have anxiety. From separation anxiety, and they're all cunts because they never actually got trained.
Mate, the amount of fucking dogs. So, a place I was in before, there's people, and they're older people, and they've got little dogs, and the fucking things yap because that's what little dogs fucking do because they're shit.
And the old people don't care because they can't hear it. They're all deaf.
The cunts anyway.
Yeah.
And then I've just, and I moved, but, the people across the road, I'm sure they're lovely people. Mate, fucking this cavoodle fucking thing that doesn't stop fucking yapping. And the other thing is, like, I've got Quincy. She's a bit of a pest. She'll bark occasionally. If she lets out 2 fucking yips, mate, and I'm here, it's shut the fuck up. Like, you tell your dog to shut up, mate.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck. They just, mate, it's like a car alarm going off. And people will that know me very well will tell you, and you would probably be one of them. It's a bit like the old, what do you call it? Like the group message thread that I'll leave immediately as soon as there's too many messages.
Yeah.
The barking dog's the same, mate. Like this, it's something about it fucking burrows into my fucking head. Like I'll murder people, mate. Like if you came in and it was barking all day, like I'm the bloke who, when it's been going on for an hour, I will walk out onto the front door and just go like, shut the fuck up.
I'm the exact same. I've kicked a few Caliban fences down the lane, and I'll get my bows out the window with the YouTube the high pitched dog fucking thing, which irritates the fuck out of them and stops them barking. So I'll put that full berries.
Is that effective?
It is. And
guess what I'll be fucking doing now?
Because it was a bit of a mission because I'd have to go and get the fucking speaker out of the wagon and get the thing. But then I bought this thing. It kind of it had like 55,000 5-star reviews.
I think we talked about it once before. The Instagram fucking clicker
and
thing.
Fucking 55,000 5-star reviews are all accurate. It's a fucking good thing.
For real?
Cost me about $100. It looks like a vibrator. It's got a flash and light and a high-pitched kind of whistle thing in it.
Yeah.
And you literally just point and shoot. And
what sort of range?
This thing, like I can't even see the dogs, so I'm pointing it through a Caliban fence.
Send me the link.
Yeah, and you can hear them because I'll be barking for fucking hours, and then as soon as you point this thing, you can only just hear the high-pitched thing yourself, but then you hear them go,
I'm 47, mate. I won't hear shit.
Yeah, straight through the dog door inside.
That is tremendous.
Yeah.
You will have to send me the link
immediately.
I will.
I'm going to get sponsored by them now.
There's something, mate, there's something about fucking yapping dogs. It like, I get the old red mist, mate. I'm like, fucking, I will murder everybody in the street.
Makes me furious.
Yeah. Oh, this is good. Oh, you said you had nothing to talk about, mate. I'm fucking jacked up, ready to go now.
And then Dill just laughs because I'll come home and then I was like, how long have they been barking? And he's like, probably 4 hours.
Oh, fuck that.
And then I will literally throw my esky inside and then he just starts filming me because I'll storm down the thing, kick the shit out of the Caliban fence and say, shut your fucking cunt of a dog up.
Yeah. Mate, it's fucking wild. And the other thing I was going to say is when you were saying about like people getting dogs during COVID and then they fucked off.
Yeah.
The other thing is, and I'm going to alienate a whole bunch of fucking people here. That's this week's. But people buy like, I mean, and you're a fucking country boy, but people buy Kelpies and cattle dogs that are fucking working dogs, right? They're bred to work and run. Some motherfucker gets them in their fucking 4x2 backyard, goes to work all day. It's not the dog's fault. Dog's going fucking mental because it wants to run. And, mate, they're the worst. Fucking yap, fucking yap.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I feel really good about getting that out now.
Worse than that, we've got one fuckwit neighbour who just gets a real kick out of stirring all the dogs in the complex up. So this cunt will get up on the side of his fence and make fucking barking noises at the neighbour's dog until it goes off, and then it won't fucking stop.
Can I tell you that on the two sides of the coin that obviously I've just had a big rant about how I hate barking, there's something about that I actually enjoy.
He's got one of the dogs that barks too.
Oh, right. No, he's a fuckwit.
He's an absolute fuckwit.
That's funny. That's very funny. It made me think of something else, but I fucking lost it again. Anyway, it'll come back, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm glad I brought up barking dogs. That's fucking tremendous work by us. There's 10 minutes of us fucking whinging about barking dogs. That's great.
He's one that'll divide them. I will say, though, I would take barking dogs any day of the week over a fucking cat.
Oh, don't even talk, mate. Honestly, if you own a cat, have a red hot fucking look at your life.
Oh.
So, I'll tell you what I do have to do. This is a callback to a previous episode.
Yeah.
Where I'd tried to, and it was only a couple of weeks ago, where I've tried to relay a story and then couldn't remember any of the details. It was one of those ones about the wedding gifts. And
we're going to play fill in the blanks, so I'm going to guess. And
no. But the person who told me one of the stories, who heard me absolutely fucking butcher it on here, messaged me and said, "I listened to the episode. You're a fucking idiot." She didn't say you're a fucking idiot. She's much nicer than that. But she said, You basically got none of the details correct. The story bore no resemblance to anything I told you. But she was gracious enough to actually send me the details back through. So I'm going to read them out almost verbatim so that, can I do that? Yeah, there's nothing in here. So it says, I'll read it verbatim because it actually, she says, well, hello. So I was listening to your podcast and you butchered my story completely. It wasn't even in the realm of correct. To clear the confusion up, I travelled to my family member's wedding in Queensland, drove 10 hours. Myself and my whole immediate family paid for accommodation, travel, and gave upwards between 5 people of $1,000 as a gift. And I also did XXX, the job that I do in our industry, for free for them. Because I obviously don't want to,
HMUA.
Incorrect. I will say that is not correct. They came to our wedding in Newcastle and they live in Sydney. So the couple who had the wedding in Queensland actually live in Sydney. And between the couple and their parents, and they are a pretty close family members, not immediate, but in that realm.
Yeah.
So between the couple and their parents, we got $50 in a card from 4 people. Which equated to $12.50 each. So they were like, do you think this is an acceptable scenario? And I was like, well, no, it's not. And I think the $50 was the only thing I did get right. And I think I'd said to her and the thing the other day, they're like, you might as well have put no money in.
Yeah.
Like $50 is like insulting. You know what I mean? Like you get like $50.
Still beats the bottle of Rosella and some small change from the centre.
I don't know if it does. At least there's a joke in that. At least there's a little thought and there's something. Yeah. Chucking $50 into a card between 4 people who you had to travel interstate for days for their wedding.
Yeah,
is just fucking wild. I mean, it's not up there. It's the other story obviously we told was about the other people who flew to another country and. Thought that was enough that they paid for that, and I think we said the bride obviously instead of blowing the husband when they finished the wedding went just a moment. I've got to go through the guest list and check off who's given us money, and then send the appropriate message in the morning saying where's our fucking money.
That's we were talking about it the other day because people are asking us now like what there's no information about a wishing well because I just think the whole thing's fucking cringe. But then, people have made a valid point. If you don't say something, you're going to get a whole heap of shit.
You're going to get a toaster.
You're going to get a fucking toaster. So we are going to renovate the new place next year. So we're thinking that can be the, that's the avenue to go down. If you want to buy a fucking...
Come around and knock a wall out.
Yeah, come and knock the back door out.
Come and knock my back door in.
Which I just think so funny because I was like literally Bunnings vouchers, power tools, or a camera and a tripod because you can bet your ass we're going to record the whole fucking thing.
You think? Gee, that'll be the next thing I get to whinge about in your fucking content. Fuck, have I got to see this fucking house one more time?
Have you seen there's like some little fat kid in a bathtub and it's like, me when I decide to do home renos and he's got a pair of earmuffs on, big gut hanging out, and he's got a hammer and he's just as gay as fuck and he's going like this, shaking his ass.
I have not. That might be in your algorithm, mate. It's not in mine.
But it's just him with the tool. It's just like that'll be us on the renos. Now,
speaking of have you seen and the algorithm, what I actually did after speaking about VHS dates last week and Hope putting together a fucking sensational compilation in our Insta of some of those people.
I also loved that anyone that commented saying you could tell what vintage they were because they remember them.
Yeah.
All 70s and 80s babies.
There was one in the clip that Hope put together. There was this one chick who was like, my name's Elizabeth, but only ever call me Beth. I don't like people. I've never loved, and I always looking at her going, I'd have a crack at that. She seems awful. I think I'd have a crack at that. But in this week's Monty King Instagram recommendations, and I've just got to find it. It's only been in the last couple of days I've found it. Actually, I've got 2. I've got two, because one is one I've been following for some time, and one's only turned up in the last few days, and I've just got to find the one that's only turned up, because I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I saved one of the videos just for this occasion. Is it this guy? Yeah. No, you don't know the sound. The account is official DT, but DT is like DEETEEE, official DT. It's in England. The guy's obviously like a black guy, and he's going up to older black guys who are clearly like from the Caribbean or whatever.
Yeah.
And, and I don't know a lot, but a lot of those guys are very superstitious, like kind of not witchcrafty, but like they're very superstitious. And this guy is going up to them. So you never see the guy. I think he's wearing the old Ray-Bans meta glasses. So he's filming through the glasses. But he's like, Uncle, come here. Uncle, I need to talk to you. Uncle, what's your name? And they go, what for? And he goes, for the sacrifice. And they go, what? And he goes, for the sacrifice. And they're like, go away. And then he starts like going, he's got like a little thing of powder or something in his hand that he squeezes, and little puffs of powder come out, and he goes, come here, Uncle. Oosh, 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 oosh. And, mate, these grown men are like squeal and start running away from this guy because they think he's cursing them. And he chases them down the street going, it's working, Uncle. It's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Oh, God.
But the other one is, and I don't know whether I think I've sent some of these to you, but there's a guy, and again, I can't remember, I don't even know I haven't saved his, I don't remember what his account is, but I'll find it. Same thing. I think he must have the glasses on because it's only that view.
Yeah.
And again, it's in England. I've obviously got a very specific algorithm where he goes up to blokes, like he'll be walking through the park, and he'll go up to a bloke and go, excuse me, mate, I'm supposed to be meeting a blind date from Grindr here, and I just don't know what he looks like. I've only got his username. You're not Backdoor Benny 24, are you? And blokes are like, no, I'm not. And they run away. But it's a different name each time. It's like, you're not Rimjob Romy 64, are you? And blokes are like, and most blokes are like, you know what they're like? They shit themselves. No, mate, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, oh, yeah, it's very funny.
Did you send me that one about the guy, like he goes up to the old mate fishing on the beach and says that people have been fingering dingoes?
I think I sent it to you. It's the power fish. There's a lot of our listeners will know the power fish. He's got an account where he's been fingering dingoes, and he chases the bloke. He goes, mate,
you're fucking thick. Get away from me.
Yeah, no, mate, the old power fish. He's got a series of videos that I haven't watched him for a while because it went a bit off the rails, I thought. But early doors, mate, he'd be like, he'd have a camera set up and he'd be backing a tinny into down the ramp. But like,
I remember, yeah,
but like jackknife it like terribly. And blokes would come over and go, they're going, your left hand down, mate, left hand down. And he's jackknifed it. The boat's come off. He's dragging it down the thing, he did another one where he left his boat on the side of the road, but he got in the boat. And he had let's say 20 chickens, that you would cook, but the raw, and he hides under the tarp, and invariably some fucking dirtbag comes up, tries to hook the boat on to steal it, and old mate would spring out from under the tarp and just start hurling fucking chickens at these blokes. Yeah, the old powerfish. Yeah, but I sent him the one with he was on the beach going up, goes, mate, he's pretending he's from he's a ranger. He's going, mate,
yeah, that's right.
We've got reports of blokes that are interfering with dingoes, and the bloke's like, what? And then he describes the bloke, and it's the one he's like,
feeding them ketamine, getting them docile, and then taking advantage of them.
Yeah.
I'm still following that Boomers page, where we pretend to be, and one popped up yesterday, and I kind of, when I'm scrolling, I don't even realize what it is. I'm like, what the fuck is this post? But it was like a cake, and scrolled into the cake was, if you believe in God, put I do. And then somebody in this page has then posted the caption, Petito Goblet. It's like, it's not even that clever, but it's just like the bottom line of this cake says, put I do, and they've gone, Petito. Oh, such a dumb account.
What else did I have to talk to you about? Not that. I was just looking in my phone for other things I've saved. I tell you what I am doing that you'll hate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the ABR Awards tomorrow night.
No, I don't hate it.
Ken's just gasping in the background. Oh, look, I just like a good time, mate. I like to go and, stay somewhere good and fucking
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I know. I'm not. I'm going with no intent. Like I won't win anything. I have no intention of that. It's just to go and get dressed up and have heaps of drinks, which is not really my go.
I tell you what. If one more fuckwit asks me, "Are you going to marry yourself?" I might have to start headbutting, and it's like, no, this fuckwit's doing it.
Yeah. Well, kind of. It's the same name. Yeah, I've been thinking, because I'm going to have to pull out all the stops, obviously.
Well, especially if that thing happens.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. I'll be doing it regardless. But I need to really put my thinking cap on because I'm going to have to do a lot of stuff that I probably haven't done before. And
mate, there's no pressure.
No, there's heaps of pressure, mate. So much pressure. Pressure.
Do you want to send me an invoice or what?
No.
You sure?
Haven't we talked about that? Weren't you just going to cover my glamping tent and that was going to be the end of it?
Yeah.
I don't need to send you an invoice.
Oh, thanks, mate. No, for all the listeners out there, the king will do it for free.
there'll be no invoice. You can pay for my glamping tent, and I wouldn't be looking in the wishing well for fucking anything. If I'm driving fucking 400 hours to fucking bumfuck nowhere to do a job.
Also, it's like, where the fuck somebody stole a whole leg of lamb from the buffet.
Yeah.
Walking around with it on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Nah, well, that's good. Good on you. Thank you.
Oh, mate, there was never a question. To be honest, until you said I'll pay for the glamping thing, I wasn't even going to fucking say that. I would have of course I would have done it for nothing. Fuck me.
We've got, actually, I was back there last weekend doing a bit of paddock prep, getting it all, level and fucking all the rest of it. And Rob and Ange goes, so how many tents are getting set up? And I said, we got 35 booked in so far. They're like, you fucking what? I was like, 35. They're like, we thought there would be 3 or 4. And I was like, no, there's 70 people camping in your front yard.
Yeah, right. Wow.
And then I rang the bloke and I was like, just to confirm, how big are they, whatever. So they're a 5-meter tent and you have 5 meters between each one.
Well, that's pretty good.
So that's a fair few acres that's going to be taken up with a glamping village.
Bloke? Is he out buying extra tents because he didn't have that many?
He is. He bought 20 more.
I was going to say, like, you're running a glamping tent business. You're not running 50 just in case you get it.
Nah. So we've got,
Do you want to shout him out? Is he, or
We'll just wait till he does
the job. Yeah.
Till he does the job, yeah. But yeah, 35 of them set up, and it's like, originally we thought, we'll just mow this much space. That's where the tents can go. Ended up mowing about 10 fucking acres.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's required.
Here's part of my payment deal. So given there's so many fucking tents and one of them's probably going to be halfway to fucking Nowra, I'll have him, like, I don't want to be next to the shit house, but within like a reasonable distance. I want some premium spot. That's what I'm saying.
So what we've done, I was at a wedding yesterday down in Sydney, and they had some portaloos there because I was on their farm. And it was weird, like in the portaloo, couldn't smell a thing. Outside of the portaloo, you actually could. Yeah. So I was like, where we had originally planned to put the poo station, we now have changed that. So now we've got like a shameful poo corner down the paddock.
Yeah, good.
And then we're literally just going to label that one as the poo hut because if, that's the only place you can do them.
Yeah,
and
good.
It's far enough away. But even like, we've had to hire more showers, like the whole lot, because we're like, there's no way that, if we're trying to cram 70 people through one, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Anyway, we started drawing the map up last night, so it's all coming together.
Yeah, that's going to be most of the problem is not the problem, but like just logistics of that many people on site.
Well, the other thing too, the bull and the castle says very explicitly on the website, absolutely no supply of own generators, and they have to be within, like the power source has got to be within 25 metres of...
Sorry, just to back up, what the fuck's the bull and the castle?
Bleep that out, Lincoln.
Oh. I don't even know what that
told you that.
No.
Mechanical bull and an adult jumping castle.
Oh, sorry. No, but you know what I mean? Like, it sounds like an English pub, like the Elephant and fucking Rose or whatever. And I'm like, but that's what I thought. I thought it was a venue. I was like, what the fuck's the bull and the castle?
No, so we've got to have we've got to have power within 25 meters of that. And it says you can't supply your own generator, you can't join extension leads. And we don't have power within 25 meters.
Yeah.
But we do have a brand new 14 fucking kVA 3-phase Jenny.
Yeah.
And so I rang him and I said to him, I was like, mate, I know it says no generators, whatever, but, and then I told him, he was like, oh, that's fine. It's just these dickheads that buy $200 Bunnings.
Yeah. The fucking
have no idea.
half horsepower Honda fucking thing.
Yeah. So anyway, because it's like this one's still going to be maxed out by the time you add 20 hair dryers and hair straighteners onto it in the makeup tent.
Like, that's one thing you won't have to deal with me, mate.
No, well, I hope not. We're also we're going to put some aqua targets on the dam for some driving practice.
Good.
For the morning of, and then right behind them we'll do the clay target shooting. So we'll be shooting over the golfers' heads.
Excellent.
Well, maybe not that way around, but
what about this is unrelated, but it just made me think. There's a comedian, Andrew Santino, who you'd love because he's a ginger, and he just had a new special out, and he was talking about he's American, so he was talking about gun crime and how they could sort their gun issue out, blah 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 blah, and he was But he's like, the problem is the sound that the guns make, which is why all these fucking hillbillies and these guys that want to be big men, it's bang, bang. He goes, if we could just change the noise that it makes so that it was less appealing. So if it was yes, yes, pew, pew, pew. He goes, there'd be far less, there'd be a drive-by, and it'd be he goes, it would cut gun crime in half immediately. Then he does the clay target thing, and he's like, Paul, yes, queen.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that would curve the problem.
Gone.
Yeah.
Hey, heaps more gays with guns, though, I reckon.
Sorry, that just has reminded me of that Cards Against Humanity card. And it's firing a shotgun into the air whilst balls deep in a screaming hog. Yes!
All right. Well, on that fucking bombshell, two blokes that had fuck all to talk about, we've done 35 minutes.
That's all right. Two blokes, one podcast. We've done it again.
And I've got to go anyway because I've got a meeting at 10 o'clock.
I got to go truck driving.
Here's the last thing I will end on. I splashed out on a fat boy electric bike last week that I've been zipping around town on and around town at the 25 kilometres an hour that I'm illegally allowed to do. But, when I've had it on the many private properties that I have access to, I've been able to unlock the computer and get it up to about 60. I've just been those meetings that I have on the private properties, I get there very quickly on that.
That sets you back.
4?
Yeah, right. Fuck.
Yeah.
Deal goes the other day, maybe we should get an electric bike. And I was like, we have 2 fucking dogs now. There's not a time in our life where we're going to be able to ride.
Unless you can teach them to sit on the bike.
Yeah.
Because the bike I've got's got a 180 kilo rating. Or you can get a trailer. You got goes, I'll get a trailer for it. I go, absolutely. There'll be no circumstance I'll know to trailer.
A trailer with the flag, that.
Yeah.
Like the tour guide.
Yeah, when the kids were little, I used to have one on my bike, but I wouldn't do it now.
Yeah.
All right, that'll do. I got to go.
All right, hooroo.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye for now.